Hi everyone! I sincerely desire to start this video by sharing my immense gratitude for each and every one of your support, your grace, your understanding, and your patience during this time of global pandemic and not being able to provide the services that I have previously provided for years for most of you. And just thank you so much for your grace, honestly. Moving forward, I know most of you are aware that the state of Nevada has opened up into phase 1 and beauty salon services are included in this phase 1. Now, that being said, it is important for me to honestly articulate and advocate for myself and for my beautiful family of the steps I will be taking for the future booking clients. I will be waiting until May 18th, that will be next Monday, to start booking clients. That is because I live with my nephew who is experiencing current heart failure and his immune system is already compromised. And it is very important to my tender heart and my family's heart and his beautiful 6-year-old heart to keep him safe. And I intuitively need to make sure that the numbers of COVID are either plateauing or decreasing through the next week after seeing what happens when they open up for this phase 1. I ask again for your beautiful grace and your support during this time, as it is a very tender time to make sure that we protect my beautiful nephew and his life. All of that being said, plan on May 18th being the first day of me coming back into the salon and providing services. Those that have purchased gift cards are on a priority list. If you desire to be on that priority list, you may contact me and purchase a gift card for your service, your upcoming service, and you will be put on that queue for priority booking. All those who have not purchased a gift card, who desire to be on the other list of next to be scheduled, may do so by reaching out to me and I'll put you on that list. I again ask for your gracious patience through this, as I am the only person running my business. So I am my receptionist, I'm my booker, I am my HR and my PR, my marketer and my financial aid and all that stuff. So I really appreciate the grace and patience that you've already shown me, and I ask that you continue to show me that, so I may be able to gracefully move through this and provide the best services and have the best energy for each and every one of you, as you deserve. So, get at me. And anyone that wants to stay to get a little bit more information on what has been going on for the last 2 months, stay. I wish to express some of the creative modalities that I have been stepping into through this quarantine. As I had mentioned before, my nephew is experiencing heart failure, and as a family team with those I live with and my son's father and his stepmother, we decided it was best to have my son stay with his dad in quarantine, and it ended up being around a month, again to protect my nephew and his life. And this was a great sacrifice I was willing to do, as well as not working. I guess it's important for me to vulnerably share, I'm tongue-tied, I lost my sister when she was 21, and I believe this is about 12 years ago, to the flu virus. And she was also someone that had a compromised immune system due to her heart problems, congenital heart problems running my family. And through this time of quarantine, I have been able to step into a deeper meditation to find parts of me that were still grieving. And there's this part of me that still is grieving the loss of my sister by a simple virus called the flu. Now, COVID, as we understand it now scientifically, has a higher mortality rate than the flu. And so protecting my nephew, as you may understand now with that sharing, is vitally important for my soul and my family's soul, that we not lose another member of our family to a virus. And I sincerely appreciate your support in this. If you have been in an environment where you may have come in contact with someone with the virus, I ask sincerely that you do not book an appointment with me and you communicate honestly with me. As I don't have the grace of staying 6 feet apart with a mask on, I get to do my beautiful work in your bubbles, and that's me hovering in your space. And it's vitally important to me that it is a safe space in every way. I also desire to share the creative modalities that I've been tapping into through this catharsis time and deep inner work. And one of the modalities that I use for this great emoting is composing music. And I have been able to tap into that with all of this time and space that I have been allowed, with not providing services through doing hair, as well as not being in my realm of motherhood. And I desire to share that I will be putting out that album sometime after quarantine. I have also been working on a collection of sculptural paintings I've been working on for 6 years. That is a deep emoting of my experience with sexual abuse. I also desire to share the creative modality of working on an invention, and the first several samples I've been able to synthesize to create a material that is sustainable, if not even regenerative, for the planet, to replace plastics and other fabrics or materials. I also desire to share the creative modality of me writing through authentic sharing, as well as through poetry, and the stories of depth I desire to share with others of my experience of coming out of Mormonism and moving into my more authentic expression of self, into freedom, and the beautiful journey that has been, as well as the writing that I have been doing for the last 3 or 4 years of writing children's books to create a conscious awakening to parents that have already been programmed by society and by collective consciousness, and helping them step into the world and the realm of this new generation of children that are fluid conscious, and to be able to learn with our children, and doing this through these books, as I have written these books through my experience as a conscious parent and the awakening my son continues to enlighten me with. Is there anything else? Sharing as a vibrational conduit. As a vibrational conduit, this human form that you see is actually an instrument of divine messaging and expression, and I desire to share that modality of myself and that tool that is full of love and full of light and acceptance and neutrality. All of that being said, the reason I desire to share this with all of you is I realized through my physical body and the 4 herniations I acquired after a car accident 3 years ago, my body can sorry, I had a notification on my phone. My body can only do so much physically, and I desire to move into a space of creativity that cultivates a space for my body to be taken care of. I will still be doing hair, but I desire to live in a space where I may be able to emote and help humanity step into a space of neutrality and love, and healing. So if any of you have any connections or any possible mentorships through you or other people that you know to help me with any of these creative endeavors, I would greatly, greatly and sincerely appreciate your support in that. I will be starting another video podcast, 2 of them. One of them called Within the Neon. Those are interviews with people within Las Vegas, the true enlightening light that inspires the space that we call home, as well as a video podcast called The Universal Strand, where I have conscious conversations with individuals and find the threads that connect us all as a humanity. And there is another one that I'll be doing with one of my girlfriends I grew up with called Bloom, where we have authentic, honest, radical conversations about our human experience and what we've learned and what we desire to share, and also invite people to come and share with us. So if you would like to support in any way, you may do so. You can follow my website called theopus.me. That's theopus.me. And I will have all of my projects and other creative modalities there to share with you. Again, I'm so grateful for your love and your support. I hope you're all well. I'm super excited to see you.